Look at that Josh shirt, huh? Not bad, not bad. Kind of like it. Kind of
Yeah,
like it. Yeah. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Got got some shows canceled, but that's okay.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah. You gotta move your phone up a little bit. There you go. We want to see your entire beautiful face. There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, there's some shows that got canceled, but that's okay. It's okay.
With March shows.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Yours too, I'm guessing, right?
Yes. Everything got canceled, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We move on. The show, life will go on, and
It's literally how you know comedy's back
when things get canceled.
when shows get canceled last minute.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, sort of last minute. I guess yeah. It's this weekend. It's
Mark's
happening.
not till last minute. I literally had a show canceled this Friday. Well, postponed. It's being rescheduled to the 27th.
Oh no, somebody's gonna get shot in the face then.
But part of it,
So
part of it.
you've been keeping busy.
Yeah, like I literally have uh I have yeah, 6 shows this week.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, good.
You don't look like somebody that has 6 shows this week.
People are annoying me this week. It's okay. It will
Yeah?
be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna rant about it on here.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
I don't know. It'll come up maybe at like around the minute 30, something like that.
Yeah.
Probably will show. We'll know which buttons to press.
I'll get into it.
Yeah,
So
I haven't seen you in ages. I've been came back from Vancouver, and that was it
yeah,
was.
how is that?
Oh, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I mean, I love people. Best West is the best, as they say. Pretty damn good. Weather's really nice. The people are very different. Like they're very much like we got on obviously me and Joanna we went there together and a little
Right.
vacation. We came back and then we got on the public transportation there in Vancouver over there, and we got on, and I think one of our cards didn't work, and then the guy was like, "Ah, it's fine, just hop on." And this was like the driver was the one like, "Ah, just go up, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it."
Right.
And that this is not this like didn't happen once, like this happened like 3 times throughout we were there, like where
Right.
they were like, "Ah, just don't worry about it, just come in, it's don't
Which
worry,"
would never
like
happen in Toronto, which would never happen in like a Toronto subway station
oh well,
ever.
they will actually kick you off. They'll like chant you off, like, "Nah, hey, good." Like they'll literally like just like chant you off here if you don't have it, which is like so weird. People just in general, like, I'm not gonna say like they're angels over there. The opposite, they're so like, there's a few times where people were a little bit annoying, but overall it just feels very different. People there are more relaxed, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what it is. Uh, but yeah, man, Vancouver is very beautiful. Did some shows there. Um, I gotta say, the people in Vancouver are nice, but the comics, I don't wanna get into it. I don't want to like really trash people here,
Yeah.
but I did the 2 shows that I did them with Ivan Decker. Ivan Decker was very nice, very funny guy. He was very
Right.
sweet to me, and
Nice. Nice.
he actually acknowledged that I exist,
That's
uh,
always, yeah.
which was very
I
nice.
feel that
There's
is the bar in
that
comedy sometimes. That the comic that acknowledged I was a human is like the nicest. It's so sad that that's
pretty
the
much
bar.
there's nothing warmer than going to the comics table and doing the hey everybody, hey, and then everybody is like just like looking away, like you're
Uh,
showing you're naked in front of them, like I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Like you pulled your dick out.
You put out your hand and you literally have to stick it to their face for them to kind of just be
Okay,
like, "Oh, hi, hey, hi."
oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
I guess you're a
yeah.
human.
Like I guess you're really want me to shake your hand. It's like it was very brutal. It was very brutal. And like I said, other than the producer of the shows, Suzanne Rossum, I believe she was very sweet. She put me on last minute, and Ivan
Nice, nice.
Decker, and then maybe the two hosts of each night. But everybody else was just very much, I didn't even sit alone with Joanna. We came over to the comics table and was like, I'm gonna sit with the comics and kind of like, I'm not gonna act like this some out of town douche that's like, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody. I was like, no,
Sure.
I'm gonna sit down with you guys and just talk
Yeah.
and try, but like literally, like it felt so cold the whole time. The whole time it was just nobody wanted to talk to me or acknowledge me. And I was like,
Right.
sure. And then I went on and I killed both nights, and so I'm sure they didn't like
Nice.
that either.
Good. Well, fuck them. Yeah. Watch that.
I'm sure they didn't enjoy that, but yeah, man, I only did two shows, but they were pretty damn great. They were pretty damn
Good.
great.
Good.
Yeah, no,
Awesome, man.
it was fun. I was glad I was doing it. But so yeah, it was really nice. But it was very a lot of Asian people there.
Well, we know how you
Well,
feel about that. And,
turned on the whole time.
yeah.
I thought they were joking, like, or maybe exaggerating, but no,
Oh, how many Asian people are like out west?
there's a
No,
lot.
it's the real deal, man. They're
Like
not.
I think
So
they're more than white people are, which for some reason was a little bit unnerving for me. I don't know. I'm just used to white people being in charge, and we kind of like grew to trust
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. That's like what you're used to as like an audience, and even just like in your community.
I'm just
Of
used to the leadership of white people, and it's just
course,
like just feels like it's skewed. But it was really nice. Went to Chinatown, saw some bats, and it was really pretty damn gnarly. It's pretty
that's
good.
good. Good,
It's
nice,
pretty good.
nice.
We
So like,
we went to Grossmount. I don't know if you've been there or not,
no, I
but
did. That's where Katie and I went ziplining actually for our honeymoon. We went up Grove
see,
Mountain.
yeah,
Yeah,
see, you're braver than me. I would never do this. So what we did was we took the gondola.
yeah.
It's the
Which
gondola,
is
right?
also so fucking freaky.
See, that didn't freak me out. That freaked Joanne a lot, but it didn't freak me out. We got
Okay.
all the way to there. We got to the mountain. We looked around, and it was it was a bit cloudy to begin with, but as soon as you get to the top, it's like all cloud. Like you can't
Yeah,
see anything, which was pretty good. Which is pretty fucking cool, honestly. Like
yeah, yeah.
I've I've never seen that before. Like if it was sunny, it would have been obviously nicer, but
Right.
I've seen that before, but we were so high that like we were above the clouds, and it just felt so like it was freaking me out. It was so good, but then you had to take the ski lift from where you are all the way to the actual top of the mountain. Now that freaked me out. That I was losing my mind the whole time. I wanted to get off, but like how you don't want to be in a certain place, but you can't get out. It's like one of my worst nightmares. These are like feverish nightmares that you have. You wake up in sweat and you just like you jizz in your pants and everything. It's like I was so freaked out. I wanted to get off the lift, but obviously you can't. You can't. And then Joanne was like, "Oh, the bar, like, don't worry, it's locked. It's not gonna move. Like, you don't worry about it." And I'm like, "I don't think it's locked." And she's like, "No, no, it's locked. It's like, don't worry about it." I'm like, "I'm gonna trust you." And then as soon as we stopped, we got to where we were, and she was like, he was freaking out, but the bar is locked. And the guy goes, "No, it's not." And he just lifts it, and I literally almost passed out, like, oh, like I just, and I was like, you know what? We're walking down. I don't care if there's black,
Yeah,
because
I don't care how long this takes.
they told us there were black bears, and what I'm like, I'll take my
Yeah.
chances with the black bears. It's
You know
fine,
where they're from? They're
huh?
from the movie The Revenant.
The
What
black
the?
bears?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
That's
think
what they told me and Katie when we went. That the
really.
black bears that are there were the from that movie, the one where Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't talk.
Say his name again?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
I said it right both times.
No, no, I think the first time you said DiCaprio or something, you added an O there. Just there.
It is DiCaprio, isn't it?
It's DiCaprio, but the first time you said it very weird.
No, no, no. I nailed it both times.
Okay, sure, if you say so. Anyways,
Okay.
continue.
Anyways, did you know that though?
I did not know that,
Like
but
movie star bears. Yeah.
but like they have a chart of like the sizes of the bears, and the black bear is like pretty much my height, so I didn't know like
It would still fuck you up though.
it would. I'm not saying I'm not saying well
Like,
like
yeah,
put them
tell me
up.
like, well, we're kind of close inside. You're like eyeing them up.
No, I'm not saying I'm gonna like put up dukes with him or anything like
Uh-huh.
that, but like, but the one in the Revenant seemed like much bigger. Like felt like it was a grizzly or something like that. So
The camera adds 10
I,
pounds. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, fatty.
that's true. That's true. I don't. That's why I don't like doing the podcast video. Like I miss it when it
Yeah.
was just
Well,
audio.
here we are again, watching you
But
back.
yeah, no, it was so yeah, I was like, you know what, I don't want to go on this ski lift anymore. It's so embarrassing when you see, obviously we're going up and there are people coming down, and then like you see kids on it and they're like, wow, 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 and
Yeah, yeah, the kids are fine. No, the ski lift is the freakiest part. And it shakes. It
it
fucking, you're
shakes,
like
dude.
right over the rocks and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, for me, I was like, the gondola is fine because it's a structure that's
Kind of
closed.
feel like, yeah, it feels like you're more enclosed. It's
And
safe
also, like, you're not dying alone. Or it's not just
just
you
for
and your
you.
girlfriend, you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's like,
Yeah.
if you get on the gondola, at least you're dying with an old lady, and you're, like, it's like there's a like a
Well, yeah,
variety of
of
two
course.
lesbians making out, like they're gonna meet God and they're gonna go to hell right away, like, just like a
Real
lot of.
lesbians making out on the gondola?
No, there were lesbians
Telling
making
you
out
a
on the gondola,
fucking
but
night
there
of
were two
wonders?
lesbians that were making out in front of the train station, and I just like maintained eye contact with them the
Of
whole
course.
time.
What are you gonna do? What else
And
are you
then
gonna
when they stopped making out, Joanna was behind me and she was like, "Oh, they looked at you and they go asshole." And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not looking at them because I don't like what they're doing. It's the
do? It's the
opposite."
opposite. You really like what they're doing.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
they
a
say asshole? Did they really do that? They said
well,
asshole?
according to
Or
Joanna,
they
or maybe she just wanted to
oh,
call me that.
yeah, yeah,
But
she might have just wanted to call
yeah,
you.
I don't know. We're gonna have to look at the tapes again, but she but she's like, oh, they called you asshole. I'm like, you know what, I deserve it, but I just
Yeah.
want it to be very clear that it's not that I'm anti lesbos.
No, you're
I-
pro, but you're still
very.
an asshole. You're a creepy asshole.
Oh, of course, no, I understandably, I get it, I get it. There's a lot of hate
100%.
out there in the world, it's crazy.
So when did you get back?
Got back on Monday.
And there's no quarantine, even though you were out of province,
No, no,
right?
no, no, no. Inside Toronto,
Okay.
there's no quarantine. If you're traveling inside Toronto, you're fine.
If you're traveling,
Inside of Canada, did I say Toronto? Sorry,
you
no,
said
no,
Toronto.
no, no.
Yeah.
If you're
Okay.
traveling inside Canada, well, Toronto is Canada. If you're
I see.
traveling inside Canada, then no quarantine is
Fine
required.
now. Okay, okay. Good.
What was that?
And you good. That
Yeah.
sounds like yeah, like it was fun. And you just got
No.
back. These shows this week then?
Well, I'm supposed to have the Mark Cusick show, and that
I
got
don't know.
canceled.
Yeah.
But we'll try to find some other stuff to do. I've been reaching out to people, because I'm almost done with the secret project, and so I'm have to go back to actually performing again regularly.
Okay.
Uh, Say it again.
So damn,
Yeah, man.
you're gonna hate it.
I'm gonna
AKA
hate.
stand-up comedy. So
Say it again.
you hate stand-up comedy. Everybody knows that. So
Everybody, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows.
we've all been talking about it.
Yeah, they've all been saying it. Just that's the word on the street right now, that I hate comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's what
that's
I'm
a.
running.
It's not that I hate comedy. I just hate the
Uh,
comics. That's all.
I have 6 shows this week. What are you doing?
Well, I'm working on my secret project.
That's lame.
That's
No,
lame.
no, I don't know.
Diversified, baby.
It's fine. I'm
Well,
getting.
what? Say again.
I'm annoyed.
Why are you annoyed? Tell me. Talk to me.
Okay, so it's like this show got canceled.
Here we go. Let's
Not
go.
canceled, postponed.
Mm-hmm.
Just fine. So I do a group message with the guys. Go look, it's postponed. Blah blah blah. This and that, and then a guy's like, "Oh, I see it got moved to this date, but I'm getting ready to do this with you, so I didn't get back to me." And I did get back, and then I see a message from him while I'm talking to you on here that says "and?" question mark. I'm like, hurry up and answer me. That's what he's fucking saying.
So hold on a second. Hold on a second. So the show that you were supposed to do this week got postponed.
I already told the guys in a group message. I go, look, it got postponed. When we figure out the other date, I'll let you know. Then I talked to the guy. We figured out the other date. It's moved to the 27th.
Yeah.
This guy won't stop fucking sending me messages. And then now this guy is like, boom, message after message after message, and I'm not getting back to him because I'm podcasting with you.
Well, you can tell him now. It's
Well,
fine.
I don't fucking care. It's like, don't and question mark me. Don't do that. That's fucking. What are you doing?
That's rude. Yeah, that is rude.
Don't
Yeah,
you think?
yeah, that is very rude. Yes,
I
I
don't
agree
want
with
him
it.
around.
Well,
If
it's
you're like, don't fucking act like that.
yeah. I mean, especially like even the postponed show is not like it's happening tomorrow
No,
or
it's not like it's like, oh no, like I'm moved up and it's tomorrow now. You'll have
yes.
fucking time.
So there is no sense of
Everything will,
urgency.
plus, if you already saw the post, and also it's just like it was a guy who was literally doing like a fucking 5 minute spot. It was kinda like
Ah,
chill.
yeah.
You were never getting paid. It was never like you were never like well fuck I need to make up this day because this is what I live off of. No, you're just being fucking weird.
Well, yeah, being very entitled. That's what it is. And
Dankless to fucking run a show to book people. Not even really my show, but I'm in charge of like picking what the lineup will be.
mm,
Fucking, and then right away I get why guys like give up their shows
yeah,
because it's shit like this.
yeah. I'm gonna assume that I would have been on the show if it wasn't for Mark Kuzik's show. Obviously, that's really
Yeah,
what
no,
it is.
I asked you originally. You were supposed to be on it on
And
the
then,
13th. You
yeah,
had a classic show.
and now you're just doing this revenge tour because I said no to you once. You can't handle it.
No, I might be able to get you on this. I gotta talk to the fucking guy. It's this whole thing. This is so annoying. I
Oh,
honestly
sweetie, that's okay.
no.
Hey, you know what? I totally agree with you. When somebody like does a guest spot, like a 5 minute spot, and then they kind of like they're asking the
Yeah.
questions and like they want
They have
the
all the questions.
they
Yeah,
want the
fuck
organization
up.
and it's like listen, you're gonna do your five whenever or wherever, okay? If you don't want to do it, then leave. It's not like they're a middle. Even middles don't get to ask that too many questions.
No,
Like
if a middle dude, like if I texted Jason Lawrence, I'm not saying like this booking is as important as like absolute, of course, but I'm just saying like if try to do it with anybody else, man.
no, yeah,
Try
there
to
are
do it with
headliners.
anybody else.
There are headliners that will literally like cut your head off. Like if you
Yeah,
just if you get a little bit too chatty, too lippy, no, you
rightfully so.
no, you be thankful for the gig that you get. And if you think that it's too much to be thankful, then you don't have to do the show
You
at
don't have
all.
to take anything
You don't have to do
ever.
you don't have to
Yeah,
do the show and then find a show and a headliner that can act the way that you want them to act to where
yeah. Where there will never be a cancellation, and it's a perfect
and
world.
they
And
answer you right away and then they accommodate your 5 minute spot and they make sure that all that stuff, right? It's just and no offense to this person, I'm sure they're lovely, it's just they're having a bad day. But I mean, if they're doing a 5 minute spot, then I'm guessing that they're probably not like having a very full calendar to begin with. So
no, which is
um
probably why I'm getting this pressure because they don't have a full calendar. But it's not like open mics don't exist anymore. I'm a working comic. I'm hitting 2 open mics this week. I hit Poachers on Monday, and I'm doing fucking this other one in London on Thursday, especially now that this Friday show got moved back, just to keep my week full. And yesterday, I drove a headliner to a place I've headlined before for a 10-minute spot and $20 in gas. So if you want fucking spots, you can go get fucking spots.
if you
You know what
want
I
to
mean?
yeah, if you want to
If this
spot,
is pushed back a couple weeks, you don't. If something gets pushed back a couple weeks, you don't hound that one person. You go find another fucking spot.
you diversify
Fill
and
your
you
you
find
fill your fucking week.
And you keep an eye out open on Facebook. If you see somebody posting about a show, you find out
Stay
who the
active.
person.
Yeah, you have time to fucking hound me on Messenger, but you can't like find other shows on Facebook.
Yeah, no, I easily just today I just messaged like 5 people
That's
just
what you
today.
do.
That's what
That's
you
part
do.
of being a comic. It's just what you do.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not even
and
complaining about it, but it's just like that's your life.
yeah, it literally it is. It's something you don't think about, but as much time as you put in writing jokes, you actually put in time to for
You have to put
finding
just
shows.
finding shows where you can do the fucking jokes.
People
Yeah.
don't realize how much time that on its own
Oh
takes. Like
God, how much?
takes
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like,
yeah.
you need to at least put in like at least an hour a day just messaging
Just
people.
finding the fucking
But
audiences.
that's what it is, and that's fine. Yeah, no, it's yeah, like I don't know, man. Like even when I was doing the shows in Vancouver, oh, which by the way, the crowds were amazing, phenomenal crowds. They were awesome. They were very nice to me. Um, and I had a great time there. But you can tell like by some people that would just go on and it's like they waste so much time talking about how it's been a while since they last
Oh yeah, yeah,
performed.
yeah. No, I
and
can't. I
and
can't.
I'm not one to speak because my first set was abysmal. You were there for it. It was horrendous. um but you know what, you just kind of like admit to the fact that you just forgot your jokes and you just fess up to it and you try to do your best to save it. But if you just waste so much time being like, so what else is new? And it's like it's a 5 minute spot. It's five
Yeah, like you
minutes
didn't like. Yeah, you didn't have your 5 minutes
It's
carved
five
out.
minutes. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. It's not like it's not a
So
big
all
deal.
your spots, like in Vancouver, were like 5 to 7s.
From well, for the first show it was 5 minutes, but I she gave me 7 minutes. She was very
Nice.
sweet. She gave me
That's
7 minutes,
cool.
and then the second show that I did, I believe, I can't remember either 7 or 10, something like that. It was
Nice,
like it was like
nice.
a dirty show. So you just kind of like dirty it up.
Hey
Oh,
Jay,
buddy, I dirty it up. You know how dirty I
get
can
it
be.
up. Yeah, yeah. Edgelord comic AJ.
I even said this. Yeah, exactly. I even said this to the crowd. I was like, "Do you guys want a clean joke or a dirty
No,
joke?"
you didn't. No, you didn't.
And they're like, "Clean." I'm like, "This is a dirty show." And I
you,
just
you fucking cocks. And then you hit him with the dirt. Dude, that's
and
hilarious.
I
I
uh,
had me for a second. I was gonna come through this computer
and I let my hair down and I just did the
and
fucking
you went through. Well, that's acceptable.
yeah, exactly. That's what I did. Yeah, I always like to give the crowd a choice, but then be like,
Uh-uh.
"Hike."
There was actually only one option.
It was actually
Dirty. I fucking hate it so much.
I tell you, there's a guy. We don't need to name him his name, but I'm sure you know who it is. I think it was like last summer, in between lockdowns, and
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
could tell like people were just like kind of fed up and like a little bit annoyed. And then the comment goes, he goes, "Wow, you guys want a clean joke or a dirty joke?" And I'm in the back, and I go, "Dirty," but then I leave the show, and I
Yeah,
just I
yeah.
just walk out of the show because I'm like,
Because you don't want to hear it.
I don't care.
No. You
But you know what? I want the audience to suffer a little bit because sometimes even the audience needs to be humble. Sometimes,
no, an audience needs to be taken down a peg or two. I
yeah.
couldn't agree
Hmm.
more. Always.
But yeah, no, it was yeah, no. There's a lot of like like speaking of Vancouver, there's a lot of like weird unnecessary things that they have. Like they have that thing like there's a yeah, I don't know if you've been to Gastown. There's a part of it's called Gastown, and then they have this steampunk kind of clock that just like blows steam every hour, and then
Yeah, that's like an unnecessary hipster decoration or
like
something.
everybody's around like, oh my god, it's gonna blow now soon, and then everybody's like taking pictures of it. It's like that's a fucking waste of time.
Right.
It was a horrendous waste of time. Yeah, it's very hard because like my first time there, so I want to like kind of appreciate some of the things, but it's like no, this is not something.
Now,
nobody
like
should nobody
how
should
much do
be
you
here for
need to
this.
see? Yeah, how much do you need to see of this city?
Nobody.
Every
No,
city has like maybe two cool things. Everything else you're looking at is just a waste of fucking time.
it really is.
Or
It
it's
really is.
set up for you to be like, ooh, that's so cool. Like I was back in London the other day, and they have so many more metal trees than they did before. Did you know
Metal?
that? Yeah, yeah, that's a thing that London does. They're considered the forest city. So because of that, some fucking guy, some artist guy or some guy paid this artist to make all these metal trees and put them up in the city. So there's a bunch of these fucking metal trees. They didn't plant real trees. They didn't do anything for forestry. That's what this guy wanted to put his money into to help London
Mm,
or spice up the downtown. So there's all these stupid metal trees. But I went back the other day for the Poacher's Arms open mic, which is super fun.
mm.
There was like a whole row, like this huge section where the old Yuck Yucks used to be, which I'm sure you wouldn't have known because by the time you started, it was probably the one at Western Fair already.
Yes. Yes.
But old Yuck Yucks and this huge row of like blue metal trees, and I'm like, that used to be a building that had stuff going on in it, and now it's just a bunch of metal trees. And
Yeah.
then
There's like so
drawing
many.
tourism. Like, what are we fucking talking about?
Yeah, there's so many like weird, unnecessary things. Like metal trees is like gross. It's disgusting. Like
There you go.
as soon as
I
like
can't believe they added more.
I think the irony is that as soon as it rains, all those trees are gonna go rusty. That's really what it is.
No, they don't. They don't rust, or
No, they
maybe
don't rust.
I don't know.
Oh God,
I used to have a buddy. They're big. These metal trees. I'll point some out to you the next time we're in London together.
please do. Okay, I can't wait to go back to London.
I used to have this buddy who like he was a bit of a like an alcoholic, but anytime he was drunk,
You just pee on
he
them.
no, he would like work on them, and you could bend the leaves, and you work on them enough, he literally snapped them off, and he kept giving them to me at this like old apartment that I had. He's like, here, keep these, and I was like, dude, I have so many, like I'll probably like get fucking fined so much
Yeah,
if a cop ever came to my house and saw
yeah,
how many like metal leaves I had, but
yeah.
my buddy did it all the time. He was really good at like working them off. It
You
was
need to.
so funny to me.
Yeah, you just needed to plant them to go retreat for them too. But
Oh yeah, like if I planted the metal leaf.
yeah, but like I love how your friend is more like just doing the bad deed and just being like, hey, are you take it's not like out of generosity. The first time was nice, sweet, but then after that it's more like, hey, go to prison and
I think his girlfriend was like, you can't keep bringing them here.
yeah.
He's trying to give them
Well,
to his friends.
well, let's be honest, really nobody's addressing the actual issue, which is his alcoholism. Maybe that's
No, well, he's never gonna address that.
no, I meant his girlfriend instead of to like I think she's like really focusing on the wrong parts of the problem.
I couldn't agree more.
It's
I,
not the metal leaves that he keeps bringing back. It's the strength, the source of his strength that he gets from fucking doing that. It's
but yeah,
insane.
yeah, he was a filthy alcoholic, and
I can tell. I love how you were like he's a bit of an alcoholic. It's like there's no such thing. It's either all in or not.
yeah, no, you're right. He was like a real alcoholic.
It's a real
One
scumbag.
time, I used to live next door to him. I buy Katie records, like vinyl records or
Yeah.
whatever, for
Mm-hmm.
birthdays or Christmas sometimes. And one time I got her an Adele record because Katie likes Adele.
Did you get it from your dad?
No. It was just like I bought it at a record store. My dad doesn't have Adele on vinyl.
Oh my god.
He wishes.
No, of course.
But this guy came over and he's like, "Hey, do you want to like maybe trade a couple of vinyls just for a bit? Like,
Mm.
check out some of my stuff." And he had Tame Impala, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it."
Ooh.
And then he goes, "Can I take the Adele?" And I was like, "Sure." And he was like kind of drunk, and then I hear him blasting it through the walls, and I'm like, "You're just drunk alone at home listening to Adele."
Like how like like how would you get yourself to that point though? Like
What do you mean?
what is the feeling that he's trying to achieve with this?
I don't know. Maybe he's sad or thinking
I,
about something.
I love like how getting drunk and listening to Adele is like, yeah, these two going well together. It's It's like
Maybe.
it's like
If you're
smoking weed and
sad.
listening to Jimi Hendrix. It's the same effect. It literally is.
Yeah, probably is for a sad guy, you
Meanwhile,
know?
you're with Tame Impala trying to, you
I'm
know,
dancing, man.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
dancing, I'm doing the dishes.
Cleaning the house from all the metal leaves and just getting.
My metal leaves.
Oh, that's
But
so
yeah.
funny. That's so sad. That's so sad.
Isn't that so sad and weird?
It's so
He's a
sad.
funny guy, but he was like fucking weird too.
It's so sad. What did you end up doing this weekend though?
Speaking of what did I do this weekend? This weekend that just passed.
Oh
Right.
boy.
I was just like all over with Dougie, I think. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Doug and I went out to Newmarket with Eric Johnston and did a backyard show this past weekend. That was super fun. Okay, listen to this. This is super weird too.
Oh
These
boy.
people have a party. They find out about the show because like the one girl had seen Eric before at Absolute Comedy and was like following him on Instagram or whatever else. And then was like, yeah, I'll hire you. So it's just literally a group of friends who want to support comedy or have comedy in their backyard. Very cool people. Guess who caters their party? You'll never,
I wanna guess a good one.
you'll never guess.
You've made it impossible for me to guess. Catering their party.
Yeah.
The quick comedy.
No. Not a person. What like food company catered their party? What were they serving at the party?
Dirty South.
No, Mr. Sub.
Come on.
I swear to God.
Oh my god.
Katie and I make fun of Mr. Sub all the time. I've literally said to Katie as a joke before that I'm pretty sure one of Mr. Sub's meat options is bologna.
Uh,
And then they had Mr. Sub, and then a bunch of Jolly Rancher lollipops. And I'm like, this is so random.
ew.
Hilarious. Just big boxes of Mr. Sub.
What the Mr. Why not even Subway? Subway's better.
Why not Subway? Why not Subway?
Subway's a tad
It's
better.
crazy.
Or
I don't
how
know.
about this?
Like, I don't know.
How about no food?
Really? How about no food? How about starve to death?
Just pay us more. That's all.
Eat cigarette butts.
Oh my.
Like, I just don't know. It's like, do they not have a Subway in Newmarket? Could that be the issue?
Yeah, that's literally like it was like living in a town. I hate making this equivalency because I love the place, but it's like being in a town where that has Burger King but doesn't have McDonald's. Like it doesn't, it's like that's impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
It is impossible, right? Like, they must have a
There's
Subway.
no way you have a Mr. Sub and you don't have a Subway. The
Yeah.
Subway must have known about it.
Yeah, you think that they know somebody from Mr. Sub? Like,
No, no,
maybe he's like the niece?
no. My theory is that Subway exists to save Canadians from Mr.
Oh,
Sub.
I
That's
couldn't
where
agree
like
more. Of
they're
course.
more like
Yeah.
like what they have the cape on and they're like, oh, there's a Mr. Sub here. Let's
Yeah.
save these
Mr.
poor
Sub is
people.
the Mario, and Mr. Sub is the Wario.
And we're Peach.
We're the princess. We're Princess Peach.
Mario, no. Squishing her face. Like
Yeah, because Mr. Sub's coming to fucking
exactly. That's
eat it.
horrendous. But I mean like at least
The show was
you,
great, but I couldn't believe it when I
yeah.
saw it. I took a picture of it right away and I sent it to Katie. I'm like, you'll not believe how far.
So if you like, okay, so I'm just a little bit. What was what was the idea behind the Jolly Ranchers?
It was just candy. It was just suckers. I don't know. I don't think there was an idea behind it. I think it was just like, here's some food you can eat.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's a weird mix.
I
Then
don't
they
understand.
two bags. This is all their food. I'm telling you, this is straight up all their food. 2 boxes of various subs from Mr. Sub. The thing of suckers. 2 large bags of ketchup chips, and a bag of something called carrot chips.
What?
That's the food.
Are these people like on meth or something? Like what is
Well,
happening?
I don't think you'd eat anything on meth.
Well, there must be on some. Well, are they on some drug that makes them
I
pick
think
up
there might
like
actually be a crystal meth sub at Mr. Sub, actually, come to
they
think.
might have that.
You might have that as an
They might
option.
have that. I mean, it's so odd to me how like the I mean like are you I just like it's like children food. It's more like it's like if your parents are away and then like
That's what you would go by.
you that's what you would go by.
You wouldn't know any better.
No, of course not. Like there's something happening where these people are something's wrong. But uh
I
but
couldn't agree
but I
more.
mean like but I'm sure that you said that the crowds were great though that they
That was
were
great. Crab was great.
that's awesome.
But after you eat Mr. Sub, you're ready to recover and laugh,
Well, I was
right?
gonna say that. I was gonna say it doesn't matter how bad you are because you won't be able to be worse than Mr.
Nothing
Sub.
worse than Mr. Sub. So yeah. So in
Like
that
yeah, like Mr. Sub is the downer and you're the upper.
yeah, we brought the show back up. We brought their spirits back up.
And this was what day? Friday or Saturday?
This was the Friday, and then Saturday, Doug and I were in Mount Hope with Jeff Leeson and Ty Wright,
Nice.
and that was like a super fun show at Allegiant
That's great. That's great.
in Mount Hope. Really fun.
That's awesome.
No Mr. Sub, unfortunately.
No, no, no. But but Jeff Leeson and Ty's thighs are there, so it's pretty good.
That was tight. Yeah, it was a fun.
Yeah, Ty's titties were there. They're probably great. Munch on those.
All the
Mm,
titties were
I
there.
agree with
Yeah,
you. I agree with you.
Tig's, Doug's. Yeah, I'm surrounded by tits, but it was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the we're very odd. Like, I didn't think that I was gonna miss comedy as much, but then as soon as I started performing, I was like, man,
Doing it again.
this is
Yeah.
pretty damn good. This is a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Then you really start to miss it.
Yeah, you really definitely start missing it, but it's good. I'm happy to see that a lot of shows are popping up, and then people are getting really, managing to sell out shows more regularly, and it's pretty. It's very happy. It's very nice to see that. It's very nice.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That was the weekend. It's pretty good. I got a
Yeah,
full weekend this weekend too.
yeah.
Or I guess not anymore. No, I don't have a Friday anymore. But it's just getting moved back, so it's fine.
No,
Um, but yeah, Saturday I am I'm here actually. Yeah, I'm in the city, but it's something for Eric. Oh, and then I have a backyard show on Sunday in London. So it's still kind of a full weekend because I got a Saturday and Sunday show.
that's great.
So that's not bad. And I'm at Levity tonight too. So
Ooh, I heard it's sold out, so you should be fine.
we're the fourth week in a row. They've been doing really good. And then yesterday I went and did taps in
Mm-hmm.
Niagara,
Mm-hmm.
and that was sold out. That was packed.
That's great.
So everybody's been real supportive and coming out to shows and are just
That's
not
awesome.
do something, right?
That's awesome. Awesome.
So yeah, it's been
I'm
good.
excited. Yeah, well, hopefully, start building my own calendar again. So hopefully soon,
Yeah,
and then
yeah. It's
it'll
just
be,
like filling
yeah,
shit up.
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Do you get nervous? Do you get nervous that they might lock us down again?
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah,
little, yeah.
yeah. Our
What makes
numbers
me
are,
nervous about making like fall plans? Because I like to to book actual runs with like you and Doug and like set up like tours to reach out to breweries or different showrooms and stuff like that. And then I worry about yeah, just like if we plan all this stuff and then it just gets
yeah. It's I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's only been like only for a few days, but our numbers have been going up. Like, they're over 300 a day.
in Hamilton or in Ontario.
Ontario,
Okay.
as opposed to we were at one point we were like under 200. So I don't know what's going on. There's a surge. I don't know where this surge is coming from, but it's happening.
It could be coming from a city like us, honestly, because Hamilton's one of the least fully vaccinated cities.
People don't want to get vaccinated, man.
Certain people just don't want to get vaccinated.
Don't want to get vaccinated. What are you gonna do? You can't.
Yeah,
You can't. Unless you kind of like force people, put them in prison. But then people are gonna start. That's when people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, we're living, so and so country." Blah blah blah.
oh, they're already saying that.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
mean. Yeah, so it's only gonna make it worse if you do that. So, I mean, I think there might be another lockdown. I don't want that to be the case. Obviously, I don't want that to happen because I'm really, you know, but in BC, man, they don't care at all.
it's
Like,
over, right?
like if you want to wear a mask, wear it. If you don't, that's fine. You know,
Well, at a certain point, it's kind of your choice. If it's becoming the pandemic of the unvaccinated, then you know, then the unvaccinated get it. Like I don't know,
yeah, yeah. It's
what do you
also very.
do?
It's we went and saw like a band at this bar. It was like underground, but it was indoors and it was like packed. It was
Yeah,
like there was no distancing or anything. The only thing is that you can't get up and dance, which is like for
it's so weird.
that
Yeah,
felt very footloosey, but
yeah,
whatever. But you can like sit down and just sit and enjoy the band. It's like kind of
right.
creepy. Um, but yeah, there was no like distancing or anything like that, and people were like it was packed. And like I said, some places force you to wear a mask, but majority of them are like we recommend you wear a mask. So if you want
Gotcha.
to, you don't want
Okay.
to, it's totally fine. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know. And their numbers are kind of similar to Ontario's numbers. So I mean, I guess we are doing better, but I mean, we should be doing better. Look at all the restrictions that we still have.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this lockdown thing. Like, I want to finish some things up before it really does happen, but I
yeah.
wouldn't be, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was another lockdown.
I was talking to some people, and they're like, "I don't think that they'll lock us down again because I think too many people will be like, oh, but we listened to you. We got fully vaccinated. Why is this happening? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
And from my experience, even if
That
they do
won't
lock
matter.
us down, even if they do lock us down,
What are you gonna? Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Canadians, I mean, things are bad in the states, like numbers wise, they're like bad, but I mean, it's just I think it's at the point where people are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get vaccinated, wear my mask, and to hell with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Just
gonna. I
people.
think I think that's the approach. Obviously, the people that want to get vaccinated never really cared to begin with, so like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
That's very true, right?
But I
So
think that the people that are concerned are like, I'm just gonna get back. They're like fully vaccinated and just wear my mask and to hell with it. Whatever happens, happens. And I think that's becoming my approach. Like I'll do my part. I'll try to like not be too close to people. I'm already
sure.
fully vaccinated. I'm gonna wear my mask wherever I
Yeah,
go, but I don't wanna lock down, man. I just cannot.
no,
I
can't. Yeah,
cannot waste another year of not doing anything. It's just too much, man. It's too much.
yeah. I couldn't agree more.
I don't want it to happen. So if you're out there, love of God, please get vaccinated. Please.
Yeah, please.
Please don't do it for you, okay? We know you hate yourself, you hate your body. Do it for us. Don't even do it for your parents. Do it for us.
Good for us because you love our bodies.
Exactly. Our bodies are sexy and hot. You've seen
Yeah,
how much Jason's been working out. Just
yeah.
made sure everybody knew.
Who me? I haven't told anybody.
Oh, dude, you've been telling everybody. You put out a page in the Hamilton Spectator, and they get that shit for free.
The spec?
I
That's
think.
not free.
I think so. I think
You
so.
think it's in? You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's insane.
What else is going on? Anything
Uh,
with, how close do you feel like you're to the end of your secret project?
I have about 5 days of work left. Five, count them right here, five buckaroo. And once those are done, we'll hopefully won't have to work on it anymore. I'm finally happy that it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's very weird to say that because I know that once I'm done, I'm gonna be feeling really sad because it
No.
was like it was a
Yeah.
lot of fun, but
Right.
I just like I can't wait for it to be done too. On the other hand, like it's really been taking a bit of a toll.
No, I'm
Um,
sure. I'm sure it's
yeah,
just exhausting.
it's hard, man. It's hard, but it'll be like hopefully the end product will be good and people will be very happy to see it. But I don't know if I've said this on the other pre on the last episode, but on August 27th, the film festival that we got into, we'll also have a in-person event other
That'll
than.
be at the staircase, right?
Yes. I
Nice.
think that probably mentioned it last episode. So yeah, I don't know if there are any tickets left for that. I haven't checked, but if you guys want to come see not just my short films but other ones, then go to Nasty Frames Festival and buy a tick.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I got that. Will be exciting to do. It's very nice. I like the idea of like kind of just diversifying and doing a bunch of stuff, man.
Yeah, yeah, for
It's a lot
sure.
of it's a lot of fun, and I just feel it feels really nice.
Um, also, I'll announce this, even though I don't know, it might get stopped.
Oh boy, here we go.
Uh, if everything stays open or gets better, I'll be headlining Levity Comedy Club October 22nd and 23rd too. So that'll be
Awesome.
good. Get back into the clubs.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. So October, and hopefully look out for that. And that announcement once it's solidified, and hopefully we don't lock down again and go buy tickets to Jason's headlining shows, both
Yeah,
Friday and
that's
Saturday.
due Friday and Saturday.
Mm,
Um, yeah, I just want things to keep rolling. I feel like I want to record something again soon, like
mm-hmm,
another album.
mm-hmm.
I was doing some stuff, like over the weekend with Jeff and Ty, and they have a guy that they take with them, Dan Salino,
Dan
who
Salinos.
records all their stuff, and like maybe reach out to him. As long as stuff keeps kind of like staying open and bigger audiences and stuff like that, I'm hoping to record
Yeah,
something by
yeah. You're
the
just gonna have to
fall.
deal with his bad breath. That's all.
Well, what do you do, right? It's
What are you gonna do? It is what it is.
I'll try to pay him enough for littering, but we'll
No, I
see.
don't think it's a lack of money thing. I think it's just principle at this point.
I think it is. I think he's
Chooses.
has a firm stance on not
Yeah, no, it's it's
moral high.
pretty good. Well, hey, man, if he can record you saying stuff, then that's good. It's a
I'd be really
trade-off.
good. Yeah, if that can get done in time
Yeah,
to, I don't know. I got lots of stuff this week. Touch stuff up. Keep going over stuff. Just hope the
yeah.
world stays open.
It will stay open, and we'll like, be able to do all the things that we want to do, and go out east, hopefully, at some point this
Yeah,
year.
we still got to figure out too. But I'm going to talk to them this week too and try to
No, it
do
will
that.
be it will be great, and we'll be awesome. We'll be able to do it. Any plugs you want to do? I'm sure we kind of plugged them throughout this whole episode, but you want anything to go over again for the people?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm headlining the Rope Factory in Brantford on August the 27th, which we already kind of talked about, but that's like actually where it's gonna be. It's a 9:30 start time, and Doug Koning is gonna be on the show with me, so that's gonna be super fun. I actually have like an earlier show with Eric Johnston and Alex Pavone in Binbrook, so I'm doing a set there, but that one's already sold out. Doing a set there and then running over and closing out the Brantford show.
That's awesome.
It should be super fun. And it sucks that Mark Cossack shows got canceled, but I was able to fill those dates actually pretty quickly. So
That's pretty good.
I
That's
was
pretty good.
supposed to do the 27th and 28th with Mark when I already got a couple shows on the 27th. So
That's good. Well, that's good.
there's nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be headlining the Mosaic on the 30th, and
Yeah.
I will be doing Bubby's Boy on Friday 13th in Toronto.
Nice,
So
nice.
I just got this now. I just got the news now, and so yeah, so it's getting there. Obviously, on the 27th of August, I'll be at Staircase Theater. If you want to come over and say hi, that's also happening still.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's getting busier. It's getting busier. Hopefully, things keep going.
Right on. Yeah, that's all I got for now.
All right, beautiful.
Nothing going on.
I gotta. I think I'm gonna go eat something now. I don't know why I'm saying that on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll go eat. I gotta put on pants and get over to Leverty soon anyway.
Oh
So
boy, oh boy.
yeah.
Tell us how that goes, and but yeah, try to be nice to your to the guy that's doing 5 minutes on your show.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do my best to be as nice as I can in this message I'm gonna send them.
All right,
I'll,
guys. Well,
I'll do
make
my
sure to
best.
follow myself and Jason on social media. Make sure to check our YouTube page if you're listening on YouTube, and hit the like and subscribe button. Follow us on all the social medias and our Inserters Zen Facebook page. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts if you can. Tell us how much you love it, how much you hate it, and thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
I'm giving up.